Welcome to all of you, and welcome to 3 Good Minutes. It's our hope that these might be 3 good minutes for you to give you this day encouragement, maybe a new perspective, and a lot of hope for the living of these days. You know, when I was in seminary, there are some biblical scholars that would identify some things they were not sure that Jesus said, some things written in the Gospels. We're not sure that Jesus actually said these things. I discovered that I never knew enough to be able to say that of anything written in the Gospels. I just don't know enough to say that. Except I came up with one thing that I thought was kind of ridiculous. It's Jesus coming to people that needed to be healed, and to many of them, go ahead and read it in the Gospel, he would say to them, "Do you want to be healed?" I thought maybe that didn't come from him. You know, he's got the power to zap them. Why don't you just get on with it? Later on, I learned that was a very important question. There was a man by the name of Fritz Perls who used to, as a therapist, do his therapy in public with people. There'd be an audience of 100 to 200 people, and someone would come forward and say, "Okay, would you like to be the victim today?" And they would come on forward, and he'd enter into dialogue with them. And then he said this. He said, "Those in the audience could see just how much a person loves their neurosis, how desperately they cling to it, how cunningly they manipulate the environment to keep it propped up, how they will resort to charm, humor, intelligence, deafness, blindness, dumbness, confusion, pity, outrage, amnesia, anything to avoid the loss of this, their most precious disease." Anthony DeMello said that as a psychologist, that a lot of people are wanting relief from their discomfort. He said a cure would be painful. In the midst of that, I discovered that indeed it's the most important question that Jesus asked. Do you really want to be healed? Because oftentimes it means giving up some things we don't really want to give up. Our ticket in life that we've been using for a long period of time. I remember that I was in a seminar one time and we were talking about moving beyond some of those things that hold us back. And there was a man who came to me with a very honest statement. He said to me, "Dick, I think I would rather live with my comfortable pain than enter into a place of uncomfortability, an unfamiliar place where that pain has been resolved." Jesus asked, "Do you want to be healed?" Let us make sure that we know the power of that question. This is 3 Good Minutes. I hope that you will be blessed by our being together on this day.